Camped amidst the freezing temperatures of Antarctica, a research team from New Zealand was on a mission. Their aim was to study a secret estuary buried deep beneath layers of ice. But as they drilled through the icy mass and lowered a camera into the unknown, they unearthed findings beyond their wildest expectations. The discovery left them in sheer astonishment, as the last thing they expected was to stumble upon such a marvel in such a remote location. Antarctica, often perceived as a vast uncharted territory, was on the verge of unveiling one of its most profound secrets. This icy expanse, cloaked in mystery and isolation, had a story to share. The researchers stood on the brink of an unprecedented revelation. Discovery in the ice. Hidden world beneath Antarctica had scientists jumping for joy. As they peered into the video screen, the feed was obstructed by countless unfamiliar objects floating in front of the lens. A flurry of questions filled the room. What were these objects? And what secrets did they hold about this alien world hidden beneath the ice? Ruling out a flaw in their equipment, the team found themselves confronting one of the most puzzling enigmas of their careers. This was a phenomenon they hadn't encountered before, one that challenged their existing understanding of the Antarctic environment. It was a moment that blended wonder, excitement, and a touch of uncertainty, pushing them to rethink their prior knowledge. Over the years, the delicate ecosystem of Antarctica has been a subject of intense scrutiny by scientists. Its vulnerability, especially with the changing global climate, remains a significant concern. And now, this discovery added a new layer of complexity, opening doors to insights in the most unexpected places. As the quest for answers continues, our perception of this frozen wasteland might forever transform. These new findings have the potential to reshape our knowledge about Earth's most enigmatic continent. With every discovery, the pages of history and science are re-evaluated and revised. Antarctica's mysteries beckon with promises of unparalleled insights. Established in 1992, the National Institute of Water and Atmospheric Research, known as NUA, is based in New Zealand. Their primary objective has been to foster understanding about our natural surroundings. As an esteemed organization, they've been at the forefront of environmental breakthroughs. By examining resources both in their native countries and globally, the team members aim to foster a sustainable approach to safeguarding planet Earth. This organization has been instrumental in driving significant research in the environmental realm. Their commitment reflects a deep-seated respect for the natural world and a dedication to preserving its wonders for future generations. Throughout the decades, NUA scientists have consistently pushed the boundaries of environmental research. Topics under their lens range from climate change to the budding aquaculture industry. In Aotearoa's lowland regions, for instance, they have been keenly studying the effects of rising sea levels on coastal communities. Meanwhile, at the universities of Otago and Auckland, efforts are underway to understand the potential impacts of tsunamis on New Zealand. Such studies are paramount in preparing for and mitigating the consequences of natural disasters. The pursuit of knowledge can act as a shield, protecting societies from the unpredictable forces of nature. Antarctica, our planet's southernmost continent, stands as a testament to nature's grandeur and enigma. Spanning over 5 million square miles, it showcases vast stretches dominated by thick ice layers. Some of these sheets plunge to astounding depths, going beyond 16,000 feet. This continent is not just a haven of breathtaking frozen landscapes, it also holds over 75% of the world's freshwater. These vast water reserves play a pivotal role in regulating the global climate. Glaciers and ice masses store vast amounts of water, and their melting patterns can influence sea levels and oceanic currents. Undoubtedly, Antarctica stands as a geographic gem, guarding undiscovered secrets crucial to understanding our planet's ecological equilibrium. The events that unfold in Antarctica have far-reaching implications globally. The melting of its glaciers can trigger a rise in global sea levels, jeopardizing coastal communities worldwide. Hence, understanding this ecosystem becomes paramount. Scientists from all corners of the world have turned Antarctica into their research hub, decoding its mysteries. One of their main focuses is the ice shelves that sprawl for thousands of square miles, forming natural barriers jutting into the ocean. The Ross Ice Shelf, in particular, is noteworthy not just for its colossal size, exceeding 180,000 square miles, but also as a key indicator of the polar ecosystem's health. Its expanse and characteristics offer a unique window into the delicate balance of the polar environment. Despite its remote location, with New Zealand being the nearest landmass about 3,000 miles away, Antarctica's allure remains irresistible. Its daunting distances and chilling weather haven't deterred numerous explorers and researchers. Over the years, the frozen continent's mysteries have beckoned many to embark on challenging expeditions. History is replete with expeditions, ranging from the quest for trade routes to the pursuit of scientific knowledge. And in 2022, news emerged from this region that captivated the scientific community. In May of that year, a research team announced a discovery that could redefine our comprehension of this frozen continent. Every new revelation piques global curiosity, pushing the boundaries of human understanding. Far from the harsh Antarctic environment, Horgan, a renowned researcher from Victoria University of Wellington, was engrossed in his New Zealand laboratory. He stumbled upon something unusual in the satellite images of the Ross Ice Shelf. Satellite technology, with its precision in capturing remote areas, has been instrumental in polar research. In an official statement released by NUA on May 31, marine physicist Craig Stevens shared the excitement of the discovery. He detailed that Horgan spotted an unusual groove in the ice, one that didn't match the region's typical features. This observation led the team to speculate about a concealed estuary beneath the icy mantle, a potential game-changer in understanding Antarctica's subglacial ecosystem. For years, researchers speculated about an unknown, intricate landscape lurking beneath the ice layer, marked by features like rivers and lakes. Yet, opportunities to dive deep into this concealed world were scarce. Propelled by this curiosity, an expedition was assembled to investigate Horgan's anomaly and uncover its secrets. Yet, until recently, opportunities to delve deep into this hidden world had been scant. Consequently, an expedition was mounted to visit Horgan's anomaly and uncover its secrets. Such missions bridge the gap between the known and the unknown, illuminating the shadows of the Earth's final frontier. A few years post the revelation, a team set forth to the location pinpointed by Horgan, a site recognized as the Cam Ice Stream. Accompanying Stevens, a researcher for NUA, were experts from the universities of Auckland, Otago, and Victoria, as well as GNS Science, an environmental consultancy based in New Zealand. This collaboration showcased the best of academic and practical expertise, uniting under a shared vision of exploration and understanding. Right from their journey's onset, the researchers faced numerous hurdles. Stevens, sharing insights from the expedition, mentioned the discrepancies between the satellite imagery and the ground reality. From the satellite's vantage point, everything appeared dramatic. But upon reaching the site and surveying the surroundings, we were left wondering, where is the groove? However, after meticulous observation, a subtle slope was identified, leading them to believe they were at the right spot. Pinpointing the exact location often proves challenging in such research missions, given the dynamic nature of the ice and the ever-shifting terrain. Accurate navigation becomes a dance between science, intuition, and experience. Arriving in Antarctica in January 2022, the team was brimming with anticipation, eager to explore what Horgan had identified on the Ross Ice Shelf. Yet, even before they could delve deep into their primary mission, nature had an unexpected twist in store for them. A mere few days after their arrival, a volcano erupted near the island of Tonga, an astounding 4,000 miles away. Such natural events often serve as stark reminders of the unpredictability of our planet. Even the most meticulously planned research endeavors can be disrupted by unforeseen events. Mother Nature's timeline is her own, and she often operates outside of human expectations. Once the shockwaves from the eruption started to fade, Tonga found itself facing a devastating tsunami. But the impact wasn't just limited to Tonga. Areas across the Pacific felt the might of these powerful waves. In fact, the tsunami's aftermath was evident in places as far as New Zealand. There, months later, newer researchers observed unusually dramatic sunsets, attributing them to the very same seismic activity. These occurrences served as a tangible reminder of how actions in one part of the world can resonate thousands of miles away. They echo the butterfly effect, where small changes can have larger consequences elsewhere. Our planet is a web of intricate connections, and no place is truly isolated from the impact of events, near or far. Despite the Ross Ice Shelf's remoteness from the eruption's epicenter, the sensors the team had deployed on the ice picked up pressure waves. These waves resonated within a deep underground chamber. This unexpected finding caught the team by surprise and hinted at the extent of the eruption's reach. It was evident that despite the vast expanse separating Tonga and Antarctica, volcanic activity in one region could influence and be detected in another so remote. This is a testament to the fact that our world is interconnected in ways we often don't fully grasp. Every corner of the Earth communicates in silent, profound ways, and nature's reach knows no bounds. Witnessing the effects of the Tonga volcano, which erupted thousands of kilometers away, was truly astounding, Stevens shared. He continued, "It's also a testament to the intricate interconnectedness of everything on our planet. Such events show that actions in one part of the world can have consequences elsewhere. The climate is changing, and there are still key aspects science hasn't fully unraveled. Climate change and global interconnectedness have become pivotal topics in today's world. Events like these stand as vivid demonstrations of these phenomena in motion. They underscore the urgency and the intricacies of the environmental shifts we are experiencing." After the initial excitement and astonishment surrounding the volcanic eruption, the team refocused on their primary mission that brought them to this location. But soon, they were confronted with yet another monumental challenge. To study the anomaly, they needed to access what lay beyond the Ross Ice Shelf. However, a thick barrier of icy water stood between them and their research objective. This natural barrier posed a significant logistical challenge for the team. But they were resolute, their determination unwavering in the face of obstacles. The quest for knowledge can push us beyond our perceived limits. Undeterred by the daunting challenge ahead, the team employed a hose filled with hot water. Their aim was to melt a pathway through the relentless ice. After a period of hard work and unwavering dedication, they eventually succeeded in their endeavor. With a pathway cleared, they proceeded to lower a camera through the hole, eagerly hoping to catch a glimpse of a realm no human had ever witnessed before. The anticipation was palpable, and what they discovered next surpassed even their wildest expectations. Such moments of revelation bring both exhilaration and a deeper understanding of our world. As soon as the camera began transmitting images, the team witnessed features that defied their existing beliefs about Antarctic ice. Stevens remarked, "It was a moment of significant revelation for us. The findings were unexpected, prompting a whirlwind of questions and theories. The first surprise was that the melted water tube wasn't as smooth as they'd anticipated. It had an odd structure, being narrow and showing many undulations. These initial findings were already shedding new light on the subglacial environment. Each observation, each detail, added a new layer to the unfolding narrative of this icy realm." Stevens delved deeper into the observations, noting, "It resembled a loaf of bread, a bulge on top with a narrow slope at the bottom. The water displayed several layers, each flowing in distinct directions. The intricate patterns and flow dynamics were unlike anything they had seen before." To the casual observer, such observations might not seem extraordinary. However, they carry profound implications for Antarctic research and understanding of subglacial processes. It's a stark reminder that even the subtlest of discoveries can reshape our knowledge and challenge prevailing assumptions. This alters our current understanding and the models we have of these environments, Stevens added. He emphasized, "There's going to be a lot of work ahead to decipher what this means for melting processes. It's a paradigm shift in our comprehension." As the team pondered the implications of this unexpected find in the ice, an even greater surprise awaited them. This just goes to show that Antarctica still harbors numerous undisclosed secrets. The frozen continent continually challenges, surprises, and educates those who venture into its depths. As the camera descended further, plunging into the subglacial cavern, it revealed numerous odd entities filling the screen. At first, the team speculated a malfunction, which is a frequent concern in such research due to the extreme conditions. Stevens shared with The Guardian in June 2022. For a moment, we thought something was amiss with the camera. Such moments of doubt and reflection are commonplace in scientific endeavors, especially when faced with unprecedented findings. But once the camera adjusted its focus, the objects remained vividly apparent. This time, there wasn't a shadow of doubt regarding what they were witnessing. The clarity of the images made the discovery all the more astounding. There, over 1,600 feet beneath the surface, they found countless arthropods, tiny relatives of lobsters, crabs, and shrimps, usually seen in much shallower waters. The immediate question was, what were they doing in such a remote and extreme environment? The presence of life in unexpected places always evokes wonder and sparks myriad questions. Based on the reports, researchers never anticipated finding living organisms in such a dark and cold corner of the world's oceans. Yet, the undeniable reality was right there in front of them, challenging pre-existing beliefs and unveiling new wonders. Despite measuring just a fifth of an inch, these tiny beings seemed to defy logic and scientific understanding. They were thriving in an environment previously believed to be resource scarce. These minuscule creatures challenge our preconceptions, serving as a reminder that life is resilient, adaptable, and full of surprises. In a regular experiment, seeing even one of these creatures would be a cause for celebration, Stevens confessed. He continued, "We were swarmed by them. The sheer number of animals swimming around our camera suggests that there's a vital ecosystem process taking place there. We will continue our research by analyzing water samples. Through these samples, we aim to test components like nutrients to gain a deeper understanding of this ecosystem. Comprehensive analysis will offer a window into the complex interplay of elements. This approach will be instrumental in painting a clearer picture of the environmental intricacies at play." Nonetheless, the researchers are filled with apprehension. They believe they might be racing against the clock to understand hidden ecosystems like this before they vanish forever. Stevens stated, "It's clear that monumental changes are underway." He added with emphasis, "The situation will only get worse if we don't collaborate to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. It is imperative that we act promptly to protect these delicate ecosystems and ensure their survival. The clock is ticking, and every proactive step we take makes a difference. Immediate action isn't just recommended, it's a necessity for the health of our planet." Interestingly, the New Zealand team isn't the only one to have uncovered signs of life deep within the frozen continent. In February of 2021, researchers from the British Antarctic Survey shared their findings from an expedition to the Filchner-Ronne ice shelf. This revelation added another layer to the intricate tapestry of Antarctic exploration. Discoveries like these expand our understanding of life's resilience in the planet's harshest climates. Their mission there was to delve into the unique geology of the region, located approximately 1,200 miles west of the anomaly that Horgan initially pinpointed. Investigations like these are pivotal as Antarctica remains a territory filled with enigmas that science is only now beginning to unravel. The continent holds a trove of secrets waiting to be deciphered. Each exploration adds another piece to the vast puzzle. To gather samples, the team faced the daunting task of penetrating an ice layer approximately half a kilometer thick. Mirroring the methods of the New Zealand researchers, geologist James Smith and his colleagues utilized hot water. This technique allowed them to carve a path, leading them closer to their ultimate objective buried beneath the ice. After 20 grueling hours, they succeeded in breaking through the barrier, reaching the underlying seawater. Such ventures into the Antarctic environment demand not only physical stamina, but also technological innovation and sheer determination. Braving such conditions showcases the dedication of researchers. Their endeavors are a testament to human resilience and curiosity. With utmost precision and care, the team lowered a camera and other equipment into the freshly created opening. However, despite numerous attempts, they found themselves unable to collect any sediment samples from the ocean floor. It was only later, with Smith nestled in his tent on the icy Antarctic ground, reviewing the experiment's footage, that he grasped the reason for the setback. The subsequent review of the collected material is typically crucial. It often reveals intricate details that might have been overlooked during field operations. Thorough examination ensures that no stone is left unturned. Such meticulousness can lead to groundbreaking discovery. As the camera made its descent toward the oceanic depths, Smith discerned its collision with a rock. This obstructive rock prevented access to the sediment below. Expressing his astonishment in an interview with Wired in 2021, Smith conveyed, "It's merely a large rock in the midst of a relatively flat seabed. It's not like the bottom is teeming with these." Encountering such unforeseen challenges is commonplace in field research, necessitating constant reevaluation and adaptability. Fieldwork often throws curveballs, testing the adaptability and creativity of researchers. At first, the team hypothesized that they had simply chosen an incorrect drilling spot. Yet, this assumption shifted when biologist Hugh Griffiths delved deeper into the visual data. The images from the depths held more secrets than initially apparent. He noticed that the rock was adorned with an odd layer. Detailed scrutiny can often unveil features that aren't immediately apparent. Surface observations can sometimes be deceiving. Diving deeper into analysis often brings the bigger picture into focus. Griffiths postulated that the layer covering the rock might be composed of some form of bacteria. But the revelations didn't stop there. Scattered across the rock's surface, he identified several sponges organisms known to thrive in underwater environments globally. While such creatures are prevalent in numerous environments, discovering them in this specific location was utterly unexpected. Nobody anticipated finding life, let alone of this kind, in such a spot. Life has a way of defying expectations, especially in the most unusual places. According to Wired, the rock unveiled by Smith resides over 150 miles away from the nearest sunlight. The sheer depth and darkness make it difficult to fathom how biological life could persevere in such a setting. It challenges traditional beliefs about where life can exist. Furthermore, it's even farther away from any known nutrient or food source, deepening the enigma of these organisms that seem almost alien in their adaptability. Such resilience in extreme conditions is both fascinating and perplexing. The survival strategies employed by these organisms challenge our understanding of life. While it's commonplace to encounter creatures in the world's ocean depths, far from any sunlight, they usually require a nutrient source to endure. The sustenance needed for survival typically comes from the sunlit surface layers of the oceans. In most locations, they feed on the biological material that trickles down from upper waters. However, in this instance, these sponges reside beneath a thick ice layer. So, what sustains them? Understanding their dietary sources could rewrite what we know about life in extreme environments. Experts theorize these organisms might have tapped into an alternative, horizontal nutrient flow. Yet, this nutrient source would have to traverse an incredible distance before nourishing the sponges residing on this distant rock. It's conceivable that these vital nutrients journeyed close to 400 miles before arriving beneath the Filchner-Ronne ice shelf. In fact, they may have covered more than twice that distance. Such extensive travels speak to the adaptability and survival mechanisms of deep-sea organisms. While this may seem highly improbable, it's a theory bolstered by research. In Antarctica, cold water sinks, propelling the warmer areas away from the frozen continent. Such dynamics influence marine life in ways we are still discovering. There's going to be an incoming flow to replace that, elucidated Rich Mui from the California Academy of Science during a conversation with Wired. He added, and this flow, spanning hundreds of kilometers, will transport organic matter, feeding the life below. So, could it be possible that these currents transport the vital nutrients that the isolated organisms beneath the Antarctic ice require for survival? Understanding these underwater highways and their influence is crucial. For now, Smith and his team find themselves grappling with more questions than answers. Did these organisms anchor themselves to the rock due to a nomadic lifestyle, or were they swept into currents as eggs? Such mysteries add intrigue to the ever-evolving narrative of Antarctic exploration. And just how long have they been subsisting in one of Earth's most unlikely locations? Such mysteries underscore the enigmatic and wondrous nature of Antarctica and its hidden ecosystems. Every discovery raises more questions, emphasizing the endless wonders our planet holds. Regrettably, these intriguing questions will remain unanswered until a subsequent expedition returns to Antarctica for closer observation. However, echoing the sentiments of researchers who discovered similar life signs on the Ross Ice Shelf months later, Griffiths fears that these phenomena might be teetering on the brink of extinction. He voiced his concerns to Wired, stating, "There's a chance that some of these massive ice platforms might collapse in the future, and we could lose a unique ecosystem." Such sentiments highlight the urgency of conservation efforts. The fragile balance of these ecosystems is at risk, and losing them would be a monumental loss for the planet. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.